Hello everyone, very good morning and welcome to the ABAP ritual where we are practicing about ABAP on HANA, OOPS ABAP, EDIDOC workflow and OData related interview questions and answer. Why this ABAP ritual? Because the purpose of the self-growth, we have to understand our immense potential and utilize them in the effective way. We have to understand our self-esteem and self-confidence. We have to always keep this up in order to perform better in our project, in our company, or in our real real world. We have to be competent in the marketplace. We have to get mastery in the interview questions and answer, have a strong fundamentals, immerse into the SAP backend. That's nothing but ABAP. We have to be mastery on the ABAP concept. Help and contribution is the key for success. And then over here, the health is going to be very important. So now we practice every day some affirmation. Never ever ignore easy and frequently asked question. Always practice for the niche question. Very important. Use the social media services like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, or any kind of social media, because most of the time we are going to spend with these tools. So we have to use it intelligently. Declutter the digital space. Turn off the unnecessary notification. Unroll.me is a application, and this is a website through which we can manage our Gmail. We can manage well our email notification. It's a very good tool. Soft skill is very much important than the technical skill. Without soft skill, you will not be able to convey whatever you have the technical skill. So no matter how much you know, if you don't know how to present yourself, how to market yourself, there is no meaning of having a lot of technical skill. Helping and contributing to society is the key for success. Health, never ever ignore. Physical health, always do yoga, walking, gym, marathon, game to keep yourself up, or keep yourself on the upper stream. And for mental health, do the breathing practices, that is pranayama, meditation, spiritual practices, association with the right people. So these are the practice which we are supposed to do on daily basis, so that our self-confidence, our productivity will be on higher level. With this information and code of honor, let's go and have what we have seen in our last class, and then we will just go and see some new stuff. Yesterday we have seen about the inbound FM, how it looks like, how we can create the inbound FM, right? And the important T codes which is going to be used in the early IDOCs, we have seen these are the very important T codes. Then we have also seen how to troubleshoot the inbound IDOC, right? And we have seen some questions like what are the two ways of processing the outbound IDOCs with respect to time. So one was immediate and another was collect. We understood the meaning of immediate and meaning of collect, right? We have also seen this question, what is the program need to be scheduled for outbound IDOC to be processed automatically when collect option is selected. So this is the answer for that particular question. What are the two ways of processing the inbound IDOC at receiver side? This also we have seen yesterday, right? And we have seen this is the answer. Another question we have seen, if we have selected trigger by background program, then which program need to be executed in batch, right? So this is the program if you have selected for the inbound IDOC at the partner profile level, trigger by background program. This program need to be scheduled in background in order to, have the IDOC processing in batch, right? It will improve the performance. So this also we understood. We have created some scenario and tried to understand. Suppose this is the one question was there, right? That if your IDOC is stuck at RFC layer, then which program need to be executed for clearing the IDOC? So answer was nothing but RS ARFC EX, right? Here, what is the program in order to send the change pointer IDOC from one system to another system. So RBDBM IDOC was that program, right? Let me put into the question form. What is the program name which will trigger the change pointer IDOC? So the answer is this one, right? This is the answer. RBDBM IDOC. Okay. Important inbound statuses. Just remember this much. That will be sufficient. There are so many. Not need to remember. All those things. These are the important. What is the table for? What is the table for status? Right. What is the table for status? What is the table for IDOC statuses? So the answer is this one. Okay. This is the question and this is the answer. Okay. Again, the table for control status control information, we are having EDIDC table, right? Table for control information. Table for control information. We are having the EDIDC table and control table for status information. We are having EDIDS table and table for data. This is the important point once again. So just put it here. Okay. Now we are downloaded from there, right? EDIDS table. Sorry, TEDS1 table, right? From TEDS table, I downloaded the IDOC status. So this is the status for outbound IDOC. Several statuses there. No need of remembering all this. Just for reference, you can keep it up. Outbound statuses. Outbound statuses, right? So from there we have downloaded, and this was outbound statuses, and this is also outbound statuses, and then we are having the inbound statuses, right? So inbound statuses, this is the first slides and this is the continuation of the previous slides. Okay. Fine. So we have seen, so what we have seen, like from 0 0, however for 0 0 it's for R3 it is not applicable. It's only used for 0 0 for R2. Okay, we are using R3. So 0 0 is not applicable, but we have the statuses for the outbound IDOC from 0 0 to 40 as of now. Not 40, up to 42, right? And then from 50 to here 74, we are having the inbound IDOC statuses, right? Good. Now let's go and see some different interview questions. uh, Here, this is the one question here, that what is master IDOC and what is communication IDOC? So let's suppose you have this is a SAP 1 system, okay? And here you are having the SAP 2 system. So here in this SAP 1 system, you have outbound program, and this outbound program is going to generate one IDOC, okay? And from this SAP 1 system, your SAP 2 system is connected, SAP 3 system is connected, right? And then you have SAP 4 system is connected, different system is connected, SAP 4 system, right? And this is like this. The connection is like this, okay? Your connection is like this. Now the point over here is when your outbound program is going to create the IDOC, right? So suppose your outbound program for a specific message type. You have a let's suppose you have a message type called matmas for the material master. So for this message type, suppose you have generated one IDOC, right? Then then number of master IDOC will be known as 1. Okay, because your outbound program has generated only one IDOC. But this matmas IDOC you are supposed to distribute to SAP 4, SAP 2 and SAP 3 as well in all these three systems, right? So though your master IDOC is 1, but number of communication IDOC. So this is actually this IDOC from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. This is the count of communication IDOC because this is going, this is going here, here, here. This is the IDOC for communication. So you have one master IDOC and you have multiple communication IDOC, right? You have multiple communication IDOC. So though you have one master IDOC over here, here you have number of communication IDOC is 3, right? So this is what master IDOC and what is communication IDOC, right? So how you will give the answer in your interview, this one. So the IDOC which is generated in sender system is, the fundamental IDOC or the main IDOC, you can say the main IDOC or the basic IDOC which is generated in sender system is known as master IDOC, whereas one master IDOC can be distributed into multiple connected system. So those distributed IDOC, those distributed IDOCs will be known as communication IDOC. Okay. So number of communication IDOC will be always equal to or greater than the master IDOC. All right. Now, so we understood this question, what is the master IDOC and what is the communication IDOC. Now let's go and see some another stuff. The question over here is, in interview they can ask what are the steps need to follow in order to configure the change pointer. Very important. Okay, so in order to change pointer, you know what is change pointer? The pointer which keeps on pointing the change log, right? The mechanism through which we have the track of change and we are just going to sync those changes from one system to another system. So this concept we already have discussed from question point of view. So now we have the answer. So what is the answer for this? What are the steps you will have to follow? So let's first, take some message type, because whenever IDOC comes into picture, message type will come into picture. Without message type, there is no meaning of IDOC, right? So let's consider a message type, uh, matmas, right? So I'm going to consider a message type matmas, and for this we have to suppose activate the change pointer. So what steps you are going to do? So the very first step what you will have to do, that activate the change pointer globally. This is the first step. And what is the T code for this? Using T code using the T code is BD61. This is the T code. This is the T code for activating the change pointer globally. Very good. Second, see, you know that. So you know that when you are going to change the pointer, when you are going to activate the change pointer globally, this is only responsible for activate your change pointer mechanism in the system. And now, because what you will have to do that, you have to activate the change pointer specific to the message type. Then at message type level also you will have to activate the change pointer. So activate the change pointer at message type level. Message type level. So how to do this? Using the T code BD50, right? Using the T code BD50, we can do. Now at message type level you have done, right? Now in change pointer, you know that you are going to capture the log of some certain fields in a message type. You can have the multiple fields. For example, in matmos we have all the material master related fields, right? Material number is the key field, material type, material group, right? Industry sector. So there are so many fields. There are 356 or something like fields are there in the Mara table. All these fields are here in the matmos, right? We want to change, we want to capture only those logs which is relevant for my transaction, right? So let's suppose my transaction is something related with purchase order, or maybe anything which is related with the material master. And in that transaction, I need to keep the track of some 4 or 5 fields. Let's suppose only I want to send the logs of 4 or 5 fields of the matmos message type. So what I will do at the field level also we'll have to do, right? So what is the transaction to, so activate the change pointer at field level, at field level, at field level of message type, right? So not all the fields, but some specific fields. So if you want to do that, the T code for this is, T code for this is BD. There is a T code. I'm just missing that T code. Do you remember that T code? There is a T code at the field label. I will just check there and I will write it out. Just let it be like this only. Okay. So at the field level, you will have to do this one. Okay. At the field level, you will also have to activate. Now, once you are done at the field level, then what is the next step you are supposed to do? Okay. What is the next step you are supposed to do? So after this, you will have to configure the partner profile. Configure the partner profile. Okay, yeah, this is the fourth number transaction. This is the nothing but BD52. Okay, this is BD52. We'll go and check also. Okay, this is the fifth. Configure the partner profile. So in partner profile, under the outbound message, and you will have to go and check if it is already there or not. If it is not there, you will have to mention over there. Okay, if it is there, you don't have to do this. 4 steps is sufficient. Okay. And now suppose if you want to restrict, if you want to do some filtration for a specific material type only, you want to send the IDOC from one system to another system. So for that purpose, what you will do? you will have to configure the distribution model. You will have to create the distribution model. So here under the configure the partner profile, and see, this is the standard transaction. So already most of the time partner profile will be already maintained for this, right? But if you have the custom message type, you will have to, go and maintain there. Now the sixth number over here, if you want to enable filtration. So this is again the common steps. This fifth number, sixth number steps are going to be the common IDOC steps. So whenever it is not applicable only for change pointer concept. It's the generic steps. Fifth, sixth. So if you want to enable the filtration in any kind of IDOC, you'll have to use the what distribution model concept. Distribution model, right? You will have to use, not use, you will have to create. You will have to create the distribution model using BD64. Mm. So these are the common steps which you will have to follow. Okay, now I will go quickly to the system, and there I will show you all these three steps what we have to do actually, right? So let's go to the system. This is the repeated steps. Let me remove this. Okay, fine. Let's go there. And here I'm going to log into the system now. And first we'll have to activate the change pointer globally. So Matmas message type I have taken over here. So I will go to BD61 first, and then there I will activate the change pointer. After that, I will go to BD50, and there I will activate the change pointer for message type. Then I will go to BD52, and from there I will choose the field for which I want to activate the change pointer, and then the remaining the partner profile steps and all is going to be. It seems system is having some issue. I'm not able to connect. Let me try if I can open another system. Yeah, I'm able to open now. And so I believe you are able to see my screen. And here we will go to BD61, and there we will activate the change pointer globally first. Okay, it's taking some time. Okay, it looks like some system is down. I'm not able to open the system. Maybe we'll check it tomorrow. Okay, so now I'm done for the today's class, and we will meet tomorrow. You can just go ahead and discuss together about these three important steps in order to configure the IDOC. Okay, so you'll have to just you'll have to tell yourself first, discuss what is the master IDOC, what is the communication IDOC. All right, uh, and then just discuss what are the steps need to follow in order to configure the change pointer. So the first three steps is going to be the important step, means specific to the change pointer, the first three steps, and another like configuration of partner profile and configuration of distribution model. These are going to be the optional. Okay, so till the steps just discuss. I'm going to send you the breakout and just go and discuss.